Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. It's a wonderful Kirtan. I request Maharaj to give one fruit to one child from Radha Krishna. We can pass it on. Yes, please come on. All of them. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Shri Radha Shyam Sundar ki jai. Aparna Lake Breeze, Silver Rose, and all Satsangs ki jai. My Lord Premanande. Hare Bol. Hare Bol. Hare Bol. Children, this is a very special fruit, very special. It is eaten by Krishna and it is given by your. As soon as I came, my first view was not on Radha Krishna, was on the fruits. Then I said, I have to control my desire. Let the fruits go first, then I'll give the lecture. Hare Krishna. Let us welcome His Holiness Bhakti Padma. Saurabh Pracharak Maharaj with three enthusiastic Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Maharaj, I would like to I'd like to introduce especially once again Maharaj Prabhu and the Manasa Mataji. They have given their so much sacrifice, including Moja Mataji and Praveen Prabhu. Every week, Maharaj, they conduct Guru Satsang in the society. Some of them have gone on vacations. Actually, there's a time many have gone on vacations. So many. But congregations like this close to 100. And 100 nicely fixed up devotees, and especially children. I'm not saying that only taught them.
Rajiv Prabhu is also
He's also on vacation.
a lot of people.
So they conduct special kirtan classes. They sing audio version of bhajans. Amazing they sing. All Bhakti bhajans and everything. So it's a very, very vibrant society. And preaching is going on here for at least 3 years actively now. And 3 Rath-yatras are conducted already here. And this society is going to be a great example in future for many other societies of how Krishna consciousness evolves in the society. Actually, at one point we were thinking these societies itself need a temple in this area because there are so many devotees, that are coming out, and the amount of sacrifices, Maharaj, in spite of the health issues, many times completely bedridden, they never stop satsang. The satsang just continues. They get up just to sit and do the satsang, and every devotee here, namely, I just want forgive me for not being able to take everybody's name, but everybody is a solid contributor. It's not like, everybody just comes and attends the satsang. They take big roles, and they are spreading the mission in a very vibrant way with their own example, highest standards. Once Radhesham said that, if you set high standards, you get high standard people. So the standards are very high here. I personally am not able to maintain that level of standard in my preaching, but here the standards are really high. Children's classes, Mangalarati in the house, all congregation coming together, doing all the morning temple program, and satsangs, Rath-yatras, Janmashtami is such a vibrant Janmashtami that happens here. And now there are 5 communities here at one place, and each one of these are very, very prestigious. The Villa communities, flats. So whenever I have to speak about how congregation preaching happens in the society, this is the first example. So I request you, bless all these devotees, and all the families, from the bottom of your heart, so that they can do something extraordinary for Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj. Let us welcome Maharaj with 3 loud and enthusiastic Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! So in this society, especially Maharaj, there is a mix of lot of Hindi, North Indian devotees, and many are from Raj area also. Some are from Bengal, and some are from Andhra. So it's a whole mix, so nicely together there. Hare Krishna.
तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः श्री चैतन्य मनोमेश स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा तदामयं तदामि स्वामदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीरामकमलं श्रीगुरुवैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सागरान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं सहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सागराललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषाय शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशचारिणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने श्रीवार्षमानवी देवी दैताय कृपाब्धये कृष्णसम्बन्धविज्ञान दायिनी प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्ज्वल प्रेमाढ्य श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिदा श्रीगौरा करुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुगाविरुद्धाप सिद्धान्तद्वान्तहारिणे नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बारसाम्भोजे पादाम्बुजायते नमः। नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगावरायते गौराविर्भावभूमेस्त्वं निर्देश सज्जनप्रियः वैष्णवः सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरविषये नमः। पंचतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। जयतां शरदोर्भङ्गु मामन्दमते गति मत्सर्वस्वामदां भोजो राधा मदन मोहन दिव्यवृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद्रत्नागार सिंहासनस्थो श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रश्रारिविसेव्यमानो स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भे वंशीवटतटस्थितः कर्षं वेणो सुनेर्भोगे गोपीनाथः श्रीयस्तुनः सप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So very happy to see all of you here, and especially the vibrant children here who are doing wonderful kirtan, and also the preachers who are doing wonderful programs. So actually I was not prepared on what to speak today for all of you, but I went to Prabhuji's house, Das Prabhu's house, and I had darshan of Jagannath. So inspired me to speak something on Jagannath. I just came, thought of what to speak. I was wondering what to speak. Then Jagannath, I had darshan of Jagannath, and he told you speak about me. I'm very big here. I'm not another Jagannath here. And also my Rath Yatra is going to come. And since Rath Yatra is going to come, you're supposed to speak about me. But okay. Yesterday evening, we spoke about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anyone there in yesterday's evening program? None. Yesterday we spoke about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu evening. So many children were also there, and we had some idea of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Actually, Jagannath can only be understood when you think of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without thinking of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you cannot understand who is Jagannath. So some problem with the sound system or it's like that.
Please come in the front, all of you. Come in the front.
But, सब थोड़ा चेयर आगे लेके रखिए. The sound system is battery is down. It's going high and low. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, So, we can speak something about Jagannath. But to understand who is Jagannath, you should understand who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You should think of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without thinking of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you cannot understand who is Jagannath. Everybody before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu worshipped Jagannath according to his own whims and fancies. Some thought Jagannath was Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. The three goals, three rounds. Many years, hundreds of years, Jagannath was worshipped as by the Buddhists, thinking it's all shunya, everything is zero. So the three zeros are there. So people thought he's Buddha. And some people thought he's Lord Shiva. Some people thought all three are Devis, three Devis. Everybody had their own idea of Jagannath. And only by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Jagannath Tattva is revealed to the entire world. Jagannath was worshipped only in Jagannath Puri in some parts of Orissa and Bengal. By the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then what happened? Jagannath is worshipped around the world. Jagannath has a very special significance for ISKCON because the first festival which Srila Prabhupada organized in ISKCON is what? Jagannath Rath Yatra in San Francisco. Many devotees, Prabhupada disciples, more than 70% of them, they have all come in contact with ISKCON and became disciples of Prabhupada and joined the movement. Their first contact with ISKCON is through Rath Yatra. Yes. Very special. And Srila Prabhupada also, before Srila Prabhupada went to America, Jagannath went to America. And he was waiting for Prabhupada to come. One day, one of the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, her name is Malati Mataji, she went to an Indian store in America. So she found one doll, and she brought and told Srila Prabhupada, I got a doll for you. Srila Prabhupada took that and then kept on the table like this and paid obeisances. You're shocked, what is this? I bought a doll and he's paying obeisances. The Guru is paying obeisances to this doll. And Srila Prabhupada told, do you have two more like this? And she said, who is he? And Srila Prabhupada told, he is Krishna. She was shocked. Let me go and find. So she went and found two more like similar. So she brought those two more dolls, and they were none other than Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra. Then Srila Prabhupada told that now onwards, whatever you cook in the kitchen should be offered. And after offering, you should do arati. So that's what he told. So they had these Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, small ladies, and then offering started. So they whatever they cooked, they offered to Jagannath. And Srila Prabhupada did not say how long you should keep in front of Jagannath. So they kept the plate in front of Jagannath and waiting when to remove. Somebody went to remove, they said, no, Jagannath is still eating. So it went on for half an hour or so. They felt hungry. And then Prabhupada said, after offering, you should do arati. So arati continued and kirtan continued for 1 hour. They go on doing arati because they were not doing how long they should do arati. It went on. The kirtan person was thinking, if we stop the chama, then I'll stop kirtan. The chama person was thinking that when he stops kirtan, I'll stop chama. Both were in their own ecstasy. So, in this way, Jagannath worship started. Jagannath, first deity of ISKCON is Jagannath. The first worship, first festival in ISKCON is Jagannath. So there are many festivals which we celebrate, and it is all done for Krishna, done for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now tell me one festival which is organized by Krishna. Govardhan Puja. It is organized by Krishna. All the festivals are for Krishna. Govardhan Puja is organized by Krishna. The Govardhan 1000, isn't it? The same way, we celebrate so many festivals for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Tell me that one festival organized by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jagannath Rath. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went into every detail of organizing Jagannath Rath Yatra festival. Which team will bring the ropes, silk ropes? Which team will bring what kind of bhoga? Which team will do kirtan where? Who is going to be the lead singer? Who is going to be the dancer? Who is going to play mridang? Who is going to play kartal? You do planning, isn't it? Rath Yatra planning happens. Like how he is planning. Jagannath will come from that society. Subhadra will come from this society. Of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never even had that idea that Jagannath will come from there because all the three were from Jagannath temple only. This is a unique thing. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not contemplate on Jagannath will come from one festival, one society. Subhadra will come from one society. Baladev will come from another society. This is too far out. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will flabbergasted saying, what's happening here? I manage Rath Yatra. But what is Niranand doing? He is extending my Leela. So it's something unique Leela. So this is what Rath Yatra is all about. It is how to Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally went into the details of organizing Rath Yatra. So when you say festival, it is called Utsava. What is it called? Utsava means what? Ut means to go beyond. Sava means misery. So by organizing festival Utsava, you go beyond misery. You transcend miseries, transcend difficulties. So you have a lot of difficulties, miseries in life, a lot of problems in life. How to get over that, how to overcome them, how to transcend them. The only way to transcend, beyond, go beyond all miseries is what? You should do what? Utsavas. Utsavas, they always increase the utsaha in the devotees. So Utsavas are always very special. It involves more people. Whenever there is a festival, all the festivals are the birthplace of devotion to people. Like I heard when you had Rath Yatra, thousands of people come from the society. Ordinarily, they would not even go out of the society to have Rath Yatra festival. But since in the society, they are coming. So when they see the Ratha, Jagannath, and all the devotees, there in their hearts, Bhakti takes birth. Madhavatiti, Bhakati, Janati. Ekadashis and all the festivals, they are all the birthplace of devotion in the hearts of people. And for the devotees, it is increasing the enthusiasm. So that's how Jagannath is very special for all of us. Now, let us go into understanding of who is Jagannath. Who is Jagannath? He is Krishna himself. So if he is Krishna himself, what kind of Krishna is he? He's got big eyes, and short hands, and legs are not there. What is this? Krishna is Tribhanga Lalita. He is threefold bending. Yes, he's bended three folds. And how is that Krishna that he has got this form of Jagannath? So that is a very important subject matter too. So for that we have to go to Dwaraka. In Dwaraka, Krishna, what does he do in Dwaraka? Tell me. What does he do in Dwaraka? Rules. He rules. He rules Dwaraka kingdom. He is sitting on a big throne, and Uddhava is there, and so the ministers are there. People come, talk to Krishna, and here 16,108 queens. Who is the first queen of Krishna? Rukmini. And so many queens are there, and he's doing so many wonderful pastimes. That is what people would say. But actually, what Krishna does in Dwaraka is only one thing. Is only one thing. Day and night he goes on crying. What does he do? Crying. But what kind of cry it is? It's a cry without tears. Because he cannot show tears because he's a king. And he's crying within his heart. Constantly crying, constantly crying. He's crying for whom? Yes, Srimati Radharani. He is experiencing separation from Srimati Radharani. Extreme separation from Srimati Radharani. But at the same time, he cannot show. There, Srimati Radharani and all the gopis, they are also crying for Krishna. But they can cry out. It's easy. When you have tears, you can just cry out and empty your heart. But Krishna's position is very difficult in Dwaraka. He is just cannot live without Srimati Radharani and all the gopis, thinking of them. Day and night he is crying, but he has a smile in front of everybody. When people come and ask something, he has to ask, "It is Swami King." What kind of drama it is? Just see. So that's what happens. Especially in the house, if your mother has some difficulty, has some problem, she cries, isn't it? She cries. But if father has, can he cry? He has to just tolerate it. He can only cry within the heart. I think he cannot do much. So in the same way here, Krishna had a great difficulty. Constantly crying in separation from Radharani, but he cannot show that crying. So one day, Rukmini went to Krishna, and Krishna was like this. And she could see tears were rolling through his eyes. Then Rukmini waved her hand like this in front of Krishna's eyes. And he stunned. Now Rukmini thought of, "Hey, Prabhu, what happened?" Then nothing. Then Rukmini told, "I think you are thinking of somebody else. Please tell." Can Krishna tell whom is he thinking about? Rukmini? No, I am thinking about Srimati Radharani. Can he tell like that? No, she cannot tell that. So no, he said nothing. Then she became very upset. And she went to ask other queens. You also noticed that Krishna, in spite of we serving Krishna so much, but I think Krishna is not very happy with us. He is thinking of somebody else. So they all went and spoke to Rohini. Rohini is the mother of Balaram. Rohini is mother of Balaram's mother. So she told, "I am going to tell why Krishna is like that and why is he thinking, who is he thinking about? But it should be kept top secret. It should be kept what? Top secret. So I am going to speak about that. You all come into a big room like this and make sure that Krishna should not come in and hear about it." And the queens asked, "Why Krishna should not hear?" Because if Krishna hears what I am going to speak, he is going to run away from you. At least he is physically present in front of you, though his mind is somewhere else. You want him to have no. Then they made Subhadra stand outside the door. And then told Subhadra not to allow Krishna inside the. And Rohini Mata, she went on speaking about the pastimes of Krishna. Spoke about the birth, how Krishna took birth, how he did so many pastimes with Yashoda, Damandana Leela, killed so many demons, Kaliya Daman, his pastimes with the Gopas, Sakyarasa pastimes. By the time Krishna came, and Balaram was searching, where my wife is, where are they? So they all came to know, it's a big meeting going on. So Krishna came inside, or about to enter inside, Balaram told, "You cannot enter." Then Krishna told, "Okay, but can we stand near the window and then hear what's happening?" So there is no rule like that. So you can stand near the window. Krishna stood near the window, and Balaram also stood near the window with Subhadra in between both of them. So Krishna went on hearing. So he heard his own pastimes. Krishna heard his own pastimes. Krishna is so attracted to Krishna Katha. Krishna is attracted to Krishna Katha. So much so that he went into ecstasy. When Rohini Mata was speaking about Krishna's pastimes, the gopis, the Rasa Leela, and when she took the names of the gopis, and especially the name of Srimati Radharani, what happened? Krishna went into ecstasy. There is a very special bhava called Mahabhava. What is it? Mahabhava. It is known as Mahabhava, where the body just cannot hold those emotions. So in that Mahabhava Prakash, what happened? The eyes became very big. If you hear something very exciting, what happens? Your eyes becomes, isn't it? Just imagine when Krishna heard something exciting, at the same time experienced the viraha of the gopis. Then he went into Mahabhava. His eyes became very big. And also his hands became sankuchita, inhibited. Legs also became inhibited. So big eyes and shrunken hands, shrunken legs. This form was not only taken by Krishna, but also Baladeva also experienced Mahabhava, including Subhadra. So they took these forms. At the time, Narada came to Dwarka. Narada saw these forms of Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra. As soon as he saw these forms, immediately Narada paid obeisances. And then stood up and prayed to the Lord. Oh Jagannath, oh Krishna, you manifest this form always eternally in my heart. And also, you should appear in this form to deliver the people of this world in the age of Kali. Okay. So then Narada, he spoke 3 words and gave the name to Jagannath. So please repeat the first name given by Narada to Jagannath. Please repeat after me. Shokaditera.
Shokaditera.
Shoka. Shokaditera shoka.
Shokaditera shoka.
What is the meaning of this Shokaditera shoka? Narada, he addressed Jagannath saying that, oh Lord, you are Shokadita. What is the meaning of Shoka? Sorrow. That means, actually it is called Shoka, means lamentation. Lamentation means that you suffer now because of the past. Whatever incidents have happened in the past, you think about it and suffer now. Oh, I lost my job, and suffer now. You got a new job also, it's not that job you have. One person is thinking, oh, I lost. I don't know what you lost. 10 years back, I sold a property only for 10 lakh rupees. If I had a property now, I'd have 10 crore rupees. You were sold now. Why you sold then? No, I lost so much of money, I could afford the property. That means, whatever miseries we experience today because of the past is called Shoka. Whatever miseries we experience now because of the future is called Bhaya. Whatever miseries we experience now because of the present is known as Moha. Shoka, Moha and Bhaya. Shoka is because of past. Moha is because of the present. And Bhaya is because of the future. So, actually, that the misery has not come. Just because it may come, thinking of that you suffer now. Oh, it may happen soon. It may happen soon. It may happen soon. Maybe I may lose my job. I may lose my property. So thinking of something which may not happen, but still you think it may happen and suffer. And something happened in the past, can you change it? You cannot change it. But you think of it and suffer. and at present because of illusions. So that's how our life is. That we are completely crammed between two kinds of miseries called Shoka and Bhaya. And at present it is Moha. So Krishna has nothing to lose. Why? Because everything belongs to him. There is no question of any Shoka for him, isn't it? There is no lamentation. The whole world, everything belongs to him. He cannot lose anything because everything belongs to him. Everything is eternal. So Krishna is what? Shokatita. Means beyond Shoka, beyond lamentation. But still, that Krishna who is beyond lamentation, what is he doing now? Huh? Lamenting. So here Narada expresses surprise, oh Lord, you are beyond Shoka, but still you are. Now, second name given by Narada to Jagannath. Please repeat after. Purnanandera Vilapa.
Purnanandera Vilapa.
Purnanandera Vilapa.
Purnanandera Vilapa.
Now, who is Krishna? He is Purnananda. He is full of Ananda, condensed form of bliss. You take all kinds of happiness. The happiness of eating a mango, the happiness of eating ice cream, happiness of being glorified by others, the happiness of winning a cricket match, all these kinds of happiness. It's the happiness of Swarga, happiness of anything, of Brahmananda, happiness of spiritual world. You name a kind of happiness. You put all kinds of happiness at one place. This is the way you define Krishna. How you define? You take happiness, all kinds of happiness, and then put it one place and compress that. And what do you see? Krishna. What you should do? Take all kinds of happiness from everywhere. And what you do? Put it one place. And then what you do? Compress it. And who become what? That's Krishna. Sangramanda Bodha Aladeshavadibhyam Nirmuktam Nityamuktam Nigamashatasasthena Nirpasyaman Ashpashtam Nishtavatre Pranukunda Kushana Takam Brahmadattam Dabbavat Sakshat Pavanapure Indavakyam Jananam. First verse of Narayana. Heard of Narayana? You are from Andhra and other places. If you are from Kerala, you must be knowing Narayana, Narayana. Very whole Bhagavad compressed in 1,000 verses. 18,000 verses is condensed into 1,000 verses. Narayana. So there he starts describing Krishna as Sangramanda Bodhatmakam, one who is a condensed form of bliss. So if Krishna is a condensed form of bliss, all kinds of happiness is with Krishna, or all kinds of happiness is Krishna, then how can you become happy? Tell me. The more closer you are to Krishna, the more happy. The more further away from Krishna, the more you are. It's a very simple fact. Very simple. Krishna is a condensed form of bliss, happiness. If you want happiness, where you should go? If you are far away from Krishna, then suffers. That's all. So now Narada is saying, oh Lord, you are condensed form of bliss. The entire happiness, all the bliss is there within you. What are you doing now? Vilapa. Vilapa means crying. Purnanandera Vilapa. If somebody is happy, you should cry. You should be always happy and smiling. And what is he doing, Krishna here? So Narada was expressing his astonishment. You are Shokatita, but you're experiencing what? You are Purnananda, but what are you doing? Crying. Then he gave one more name. He gave one more. Please repeat after me. Radha Viraha Vidura. Radha Viraha Vidura. So what is the meaning of Radha Viraha? Yeah. That Krishna who is experiencing separation from Srimati Radharani. Vidura means crying. So here Jagannath is that Krishna who is crying in separation from Srimati Radharani. So if you want to tell in one word who is Jagannath, crying Krishna. Is Krishna? So it's all in Dwaraka. How is Krishna in Dwaraka? He is having what dress? Dressed as a king. He has got a crown. He has got so many the king's dress, all the diamond jewelry, everything is there. He is showing his big majesty as a king. But that king of Dwaraka, outside is showing a majestic form. He is showing Aishwarya. But what is going on inside is Madhurya. So Jagannath is outside Aishwarya, inside. Outside what is there? External is showing what? Showing the form of them being a king, powerful, rich, and all. But inside his heart, what is he experiencing? What is he experiencing? Madhurya. That means what? Sweetness. So Jagannath is a combination of external opulence and internal sweetness. This is a combination of Jagannath. So this Jagannath form is very much liked by Chaitanya. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed for practically for 18 years. The last phase of the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath. He stayed for how many years in Jagannath? 18 years. 18 years he stayed in Jagannath. And whenever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had darshan of Jagannath, he used to practically faint. Whenever he had darshan of Jagannath would be seen as Sham Sundar. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Jagannath as what? Sham Sundar. So, how many of you remember the three names of Jagannath given by Narada? Shogatitera Shoka. Next. Purnanandera Vilapa. Third one. Radha Viraha. So, if you want to describe Jagannath in one line or in two words, how will you describe it? Crying Krishna. What is it say?
Crying Krishna.
Hey, God cries or what? You can cry, you cannot cry or what? Actually, you are able to cry because he cries. So all the emotions, whatever we experience, they are all because Krishna experienced those emotions. And in Krishna, these emotions are perfect. And in our heart, these emotions are all perverted. That is the only difference. So Krishna experienced all the emotions. That is why Krishna is known as Rasaraj, Akila Rasamrita Murti. Krishna is known as what? Akila Rasamrita Murti. He experiences all the rasas. That is why it's called Akila Rasamrita. So now we have an idea about who is Jagannath. Jagannath is who is Krishna who is crying in separation from Srimati. So one day, what happened? One day, what happened? Krishna, he just could not tolerate his separation from Srimati Radharani, all the gopis. How much the gopis have done for him. And experiencing, thinking of them, he had outburst. He could not tolerate himself, control himself. He started crying. He thought, I cannot be in this palace of Rukmini now. If she sees me crying, what will she think? So he just came out of the palace. He went into the garden. And there Krishna was roaming around like a madman. Like when you experience separation so much, you become practically mad. Just crying at the same time, he became totally mad. Running here and there, like a mad person. And all of a sudden, the emotions went to such a high level of Krishna that he fainted. Just fainted. That's the love which Radharani and all the gopis have for Krishna, which makes Krishna mad. Krishna, but he is also mad Krishna. How can you say how God to be mad? Why can't he be mad? He has all the right to become mad. Yes, Krishna is mad in separation from Srimati Radha. He is crying, and the crying intensity of separation went to such a level he became mad. That madness is running here and there. Ultimately, what happened? He fainted. So when he fainted, Rukmini is searching, everybody is searching. Uddhava is searching for Krishna. Balram is searching for Krishna. Subhadra is searching for Krishna. And they are all searching, all of a sudden, Uddhava could find Krishna lying in the garden like this. Faint. By the time Balram also, okay. Then Subhadra also, okay. They are all confused what to do. When Krishna is fainting, they kept one small piece of cloth and tried to find what's happening. Krishna is breathing or what. So then they found some kind of light, but they are fainting. Krishna is fainting. So by the time who came, Narada came. Okay? Narada. Then when Narada came, he saw Krishna. Then everybody told Narada, do something now. Then Narada told, okay, I have a special mantra. The moment I chant the mantra, he is going to come back to consciousness. Then Balaram told, chant now. Narada told, see, do you want that Krishna to run from here all the way to Vrindavan? Because once I chant the mantra, he is going to just stand up and run all the way from Dwarka to. You want him to run? Anyway, he is going to go there. So better bring the Rath. So Balram asked, Uddhava arrange for the Rath. So Rath came. When Rath came, Daruka was sitting on top of the Rath, about to drive the Rath. Because as soon as Narada is going to chant the mantra, what is going to happen? Krishna is going to get onto the Rath and go to. Then Balaram told Narada, Rath has come, now you chant a special mantra and Krishna's ears so that he can come out of come back to consciousness. Narada told, no, I will not do. Why? Because the moment Krishna sits on the Rath and Daruka is going to take the Rath all the way from Dwarka to Vrindavan, just imagine what's going to happen to the gopis. As much as Krishna is crying in separation from the gopis are crying more in separation from Krishna, because the gopis, they have more love for Krishna than what love Krishna has for them. And they are having intense separation from Krishna. As soon as they see Krishna, you have a heart attack. All of a sudden you get a news of happiness, extreme happiness. You just cannot, you will faint, isn't it? Huh? So, it happened also. My neighbor in our village, he had a habit of buying lottery ticket. Andhra is famous for lottery ticket, Bhagya lottery. So every day he used to purchase lottery ticket. At that time, our lottery ticket was available for 50 rupees. That was his habit. Every day he purchased, and next day in the newspapers, the number used to come, who all won. It has been a habit for him for 10 years. Every day he purchases lottery ticket, and next day the newspaper wala comes and gives the newspaper to him, and he will tell the newspaper wala, see this lottery ticket, take this, my number has come or what, and he will say not true. How many years it happened? 10 years. One day he gets lottery ticket and said, see, so, hey, you won. What won? He was so confident, he is not one. No, just see one number, your number, newspaper, you got first prize. You got 10 lakh rupees. At that time, 10 lakh was a big thing. in 1980s, 10 lakh, a big thing. Yeah, Bhagya Lakshmi lottery. So he saw, read, again read, again read, 3 times he read. He told, you have won. I won 12 lakhs. Bhagya Lakshmi. What is Bhagya Lakshmi? Because Saurabh Lakshmi. Went back home after thinking of Lakshmi. So, so all of a sudden, if you receive some news of excitement or happiness, then Narada told you, see the gopis, the moment see Krishna without any proper invitation, just imagine, Krishna comes here, stands in front of you. It's a big thing. Forget about Krishna. Modi comes and stands in front of you. What to do? You don't want to do. You are fake also. So all of a sudden Krishna comes, then all the Vasis, they are fake. Somebody has to go and tell the gopis. To tell the gopis. Then Balaram told Uddhava, so you go to Vrindavan and tell the gopis that Krishna is coming. Who was told? Uddhava was told. You go to Vrindavan and tell, Krishna is coming. So they are very prepared to welcome Krishna. So then Uddhava told, I am not going. Why? Then Uddhava told, I went there to Vrindavan. Once Krishna, he caught hold of my hand and then told me, oh Uddhava, the gopis have sacrificed so much for me. They have given up everything for my sake. They love me so much. And I am loving them. I know their love for me is greater than my love for them. When I am not able to tolerate the separation which I am experiencing from them, just imagine how much they will be in separation from me. So Uddhava, you go to Vraja and then console them. So Uddhava went to Vraja. When he went to Vrindavan, he was stunned. He saw everybody is crying in separation. And that's called devotion. Bhakti means to cry for Krishna. Constantly cry for Krishna. And all the Vrajavasis is crying. And Uddhava asked some Vrajavasis there, can I go to, where will I find Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda's house? So I told him, you see this river, the stream flowing, wherever the stream is coming from, that is their house. Uddhava, what address it is. So Uddhava, I followed that stream, and that stream, the water was gushing out of the door of the house. Then Uddhava somehow went inside and he saw where the water is coming from. These are the tears of Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. Stupid doll, if you snatch from the hands of a baby or a child, how much a child cries? It's a stupid doll, worth few rupees. Just imagine if you snatch Krishna, who is the Lord of 3 worlds, from someone, how much the suffering is, how much separation is. Extreme separation. Extreme separation. So the tears are rolling to the eyes of, gushing to the eyes of Nanda and Yashoda. Some Uddhava went there and consoled them. In a secret place, Uddhava went and then met the gopis. There the gopis was totally mad and crying. So then Uddhava, he thought, Krishna sent me to console them, but actually that is not the intention of Krishna. I am Brihaspati Saksha, who is Uddhava. He is Saksha Brihaspati Avadar, Uddhava Kauro Mantri. He is the Mantri of Krishna, Buddhi Saptama, most intelligent. Now Uddhava understood. Krishna sent me to Vraja not to console the gopis, but to learn from them, or to just understand what is love. So Uddhava understood these gopis are my Prema Guru, and they are my gurus. who am I to console? Rather, Uddhava thought that I am not going to console these gopis because they are trying in separation from Krishna and trying for Krishna is the perfection of life. What is perfection of life? Crying for Krishna. And to go there and tell, don't cry for Krishna, that is the biggest crime, biggest offense. If somebody is crying for somebody in this world, I can speak Bhagavad Gita and say, don't cry. Jadasya dhruv janurtasya cha. You can all tell all these verses. Anybody who is born is going to die. This body is temporary. I cannot tell all these things and then pacify the person. But if somebody is crying for Krishna, which is the perfection of life, asking the person not to cry is a crime. So Uddhava, he was just stunned. And all the gopis saw Uddhava, and they thought it is Krishna because Uddhava would only wear the dresses, remnants of the dresses by Krishna. From far, Uddhava would look just like Krishna. And the gopis thought Krishna has come, but they understood Uddhava. Then they expressed their, and Srimati Radharani went into the deepest of viraha, and that led to madness, and madness led to anger. Divyon Mada, in Mada, in Mana, Divyon Mada. There is the highest expression of separation which Radharani experiences. In that, she started singing a song addressing one bumblebee, and that is known as Brahmana Gita. And that was heard by Uddhava came back. When he was coming back, he told all the gopis, I am going to tell Krishna to come back to Vraj. But whenever I tell Krishna, go to Vrinda, go to Vraja, he never went. So if I go again now and tell the gopis Krishna is coming, will anybody believe? The gopis will not believe because I have already told them I'm going to send Krishna. In all the years since Krishna is not gone, if I go now coming, they will not believe me. Then Uddhava told Balram, you go. Balram, I cannot convince because I went stayed for 2 months and saw the condition of the gopis. They are so much in separation from Krishna. Then I told the gopis, don't worry, I am going to go to Dwarka and tell my brother, you go. He can never refuse my order. But Balram said, whenever I tell Krishna, I go to Vrindavan, gopis experience separation from you, you go to Vrindavan. He never listens to me. I don't know what kind of face I am going to show to the gopis if I tell that I go to Krishna is 7, they will not listen to me. Then Subhadra told, yes, I will go. Because I am a lady, I can understand the heart of the gopis. I will sit in the lap of Mother Yashoda, and I am going to wipe her tears. And I am going to go to my gopis or my friends and going to tell them, be prepared, Krishna is coming. Then one rath was brought. In that rath was there Subhadra was there. The rath was about to move. Then Balram told, no, how can I send my sister alone? Bring another rath for me. Another rath was brought. And Balram sat on the rath. And Subhadra sat on another rath. Krishna's rath is just there. And Krishna is now here. Spain. Huh? So first 2 rathas went. Balaram first and then Subhadra. Now Uddhava told Narada, hey, chant mantra, and you have to make Krishna what? You can make conscious, isn't it? Huh? He's still he's faint. He's faint. Krishna is faint condition. So then, listen carefully. Something interesting happened here. So Narada he kneeled down and bent down. In the ears of Krishna, he chanted a very secret mantra. So you want it to be secret, or should I tell that mantra? Yes. Okay. So the mantra is what? Radhe. What is the mantra? Radhe. Krishna woke up and he was already crying and he's already mad and he was already fainted. Now he he was acting like a drunkard person. Drunk. Totally tool. How many of you have seen a drunkard? Seen a drunkard? How do they walk? They put 2 steps ahead. Huh? So when I was in the hostel, few of my friends used to take me. But I was the only person who was not a drunkard. All were drunkards. The reason was I'll bring them safely back to the hostel. So, so I had to catch them when they're drunkard. I have put them in the vehicle, again they come. I have to sometimes kick them on that. So these were drunkard. This Krishna. Then Uddhava held Krishna on the other side and Ram on the other side, and somehow they lifted Krishna 1 step ahead and put. Again Krishna will do it. And then they lifted Krishna again put 1 step ahead. In this way somehow the other Uddhava and Narada put Krishna on top of the. What is this festival called as of today? This is called Pahandi Vijay. Called what? That's how Jagannath comes. Have you seen Jagannath? There's a nice, wonderful flower crown, and then the Pandas they make the Jagannath shake him like this, and then they lift Jagannath and then put him on other tuli. There's a big gadda. And then when Jagannath is kept there, all the ruin from that, the cotton, not the ordinary cotton. Now they put ordinary cotton. They put that cotton. I don't know how many have seen the special cotton, which is a small seed, and it is all what do you call it? Cotton comes like this. There is another cotton which is very smooth, big tree. And then I got small things like that. That's that cotton. What do you call it? I don't understand. I don't remember. In villages, we had so many trees like that. And sometimes they would, when it comes, they would fly around. Yeah. So that cotton, yes. That cotton they make that gadda. And then the Jagannath would keep it because the weight had cracked, tuli, and the whole thing. That used to happen once upon a time like that. And aristocratic people in the earlier days, they used to use that bedding and that pillow. Very smooth. So, that is the festival called Pahandi, where Jagannath is made to swing to and fro like this because he's drunk. What has he done? Radha Prema Madira. What is it? Radha Prema Madira. So not only is mad, not only is crying, not only is just came up from fainted condition. Now he is totally. Just imagine. Now he's on drunk now. Just imagine a rich person. He's got $1,000 billion or something like that. He's a rich person. And now, mad. Not only mad, he's what? He's crying because he lost something or something. And he's drunk. When you go and ask something, what will you do? Without you asking, I'll say, "No, come, take." He gives. So that is the condition of Krishna in the form of Jagannath, especially during Ratha. Now he's on top of the Ratha. So then the Ratha goes, Jagannath Ratha goes, Krishna's Ratha goes all the way to Vrindavan. And there also Radharani's condition is like that, she is faint. And everybody is crying. Radharani's so-called husband coming up and actually I am not your husband, Krishna is your husband, and everybody is crying. Radha, don't leave your body, she is just fainting. And all of a sudden, who arrives there? Balram arrives. And Subhadra arrives. And Krishna's chariot is driven very fast. By the time Krishna's chariot came, Subhadra went and told a mantra in the ear of Radharani. What is the mantra?
Krishna.
Narayana. As years of separation, the meeting of Radha and Krishna, that is called. So this is a very special festival. Rath Yatra is a very special festival. And now what Krishna did is, he came as Jagannath. Because there is a tattva behind Rath Yatra also. I'll speak about that tattva also. Now something special is, Krishna has hidden his love, his mercy in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, Krishna has hidden his mercy in the dust of Vrindavan. How many of you been to Vrindavan? Okay, you've been to Vrindavan. So when you sat in Vrindavan Dham, so when you get up, dust gets stuck to your body, your clothes, isn't it? You should not do like this. Why? Because Krishna has hidden his mercy in the dust of Vrindavan. In Navadvip, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna only, has hidden his mercy in Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So Krishna has hidden his mercy in the dust of Vrindavan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has hidden his mercy where? In the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay. Then Jagannath has hidden his mercy in his Mahaprasad. That is the reason first prasad, then kavacha. That's what happened. First prasad, and then it is said that if you go to a temple, if you don't take darshan of the Lord and then take only prasad and come, take the prasad and come, the Lord will become very happy. What is this? You ate and you did not even come to see me. If you come to see me and don't take prasad, no problem, because that is well normal. But Jagannath is opposite. If you go to take darshan of Jagannath and do not take prasad, he becomes so angry on you. But if you take prasad and even if you don't come to have this darshan, no problem. That is the potency of Jagannath, because that is the reason why Jagannath appeared in this world. To give us what? Mahaprasad. Actually, the only temple in the entire universe where it is called Mahaprasad. Whatever is distributed is called Mahaprasad. What is the difference between Prasad and Mahaprasad? Prasad means whatever is offered to the Lord in the plate, that you bring it out, mix with other things, and then you give, that is called Prasad. But Mahaprasad means something which is directly offered from the plate in which Krishna has eaten. That is called Mahaprasad. Now in Jagannath Puri, there is no mixing and all. Whatever is cooked, all handis goes in front of Jagannath. Everything. There is nothing like a small katori, put it in half and then you mix it and all. No. It doesn't work like that. Like for example, your mother has cooked nice sambar, rice, and so many different sabjis and all these things, and make small katoris and give to you. How you feel? Bit like that. Because Radha is there, Krishna is there, Krishna is thinking of Radharani, so he doesn't bother whatever you give. But Jagannath is not like that. He wants, hey, pura love, bring full, pura handi leke, full. You put one big vessel of sambar, put the entire in front of me, that's all, no way. That's what I say. In Jagannath Puri, whatever is good, everything comes, and then you just have to keep in front of Jagannath.
In the home also we should do that?
Yeah, if you're a panda, you can do. If you want, you can do what you can do. or bring Jagannath to the kitchen. देख रहे हैं? So what happened was, and I said, one devotee, it was Tanyatra festival. And then now, kitchen, everything is cooked very nicely, everything's kept. Then almost like 2,000 people waiting for the prasadam. And he's not distributing prasadam. The reason is the pujari has not come, take anything for the bhoga, is not offered. Then I was able to murder that. 2,000 people are waiting. And this kitchen in charge is waiting for the pujari to come, take that thing, offer, and then bring back. So then I went to search for the pujari. What is he doing? Nicely he kept his plate, he was eating. Then I told him, wow, kitchen in charge, he is waiting for you to come and offer bhoga. उसको बोल देना जगन्नाथ आके खा के चला गया खिलाओ सबको इतना अच्छा बना सब भूखे जगन्नाथ आके चला गया then I told the kitchen in charge, still remember this incident. No, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? He is eating what? Oh, offer you one. Then that head kitchen in charge came and they went to the pujari's room. And they were fighting. I knew they were fighting. I told my devotees, open, start distributing. Then after half an hour of fight, that person came out and told, I was there, I was able to see, वो पुजारी बोल रहे हैं अभी वो ऑफर कर दिया है झगड़ा कर रहे हैं मेरे से I told हो गया स्वाहा then it was like then I also get chaos. So all things happen, mystical things happen in Jagannath. When it comes to Jagannath, any festival related to Jagannath, you are not the manager, he is the manager. Everything happens according to his own wish. Totally according to his wish. Actually, nothing happens according to your plan. It only happens according to Jagannath's plan. That is why they are saying in Andhra, Sarvam Jagannath. Heard about it? Sarvam Jagannath. What does it mean? Anything good, bad, ugly happens, Sarvam Jagannath. Anything happens in the house, some garbage happens, what do you say? Sarvam Jagannath. Because the kind of worship which happens in Jagannath Puri is Sarvam Jagannath. There is no Hisab Kitab. Ramanujacharya wanted to regulate the worship of Jagannath. And all the Pandits said, oh Jagannath, Jagannath, ये कौन है? Ramanujacharya आके बोलता है कि कोई और पुजारी आने वाला हमारा सेवा स्वीकार नहीं करोगे क्या? You are not going to accept my service. Jagannath told the Pandits, don't worry, he will not be there tomorrow. Next day morning, Ramanujacharya was out. He went to his place in Kurmakshetra. There he went, where is Jagannath? Then he saw some people are worshipping Shivalinga. Hey, it's not Shivalinga, it is Kurma. He went and told, it's not Shivalinga. That is how Kurma deity came into existence. It came to be known as Kurma. Otherwise, everyone worshipping as Kurma. Sri Kakalam. There's a story there. Sri Kakalam, you have Kurma. Earlier they were thinking the Kurma is like this, Shivalinga is also like this, pour water. Shiva Shiva, Shambho Shankar Mahadeva. And they told Ramanuja to school. So, Jagannath, Sarvam Jagannath, he told Ramanuja that if he let them worship the way they want. And that is how they want worship. There are so many stories of Jagannath. So, what we are discussing about? Prasadam, the speciality of Prasadam. I'll come to first Prasadam and the other stories. So, this Prasadam, Jagannath keeps his mercy in his Prasadam, in Anna. So, the story goes like this. One day, Krishna became very sad, very upset. He told Lakshmi, you see, you tell me, who should take whose prasad? She told, Lord. An elderly person, great person, his prasad will be taken by inferior people. Lakshmi, you see, who is superior? A bhogi or a tyagi? Bhogi means one who enjoy, sense enjoy. Tyagi means one who is a renunciant. Who is superior? We told. Tyagi is superior. How can a Bhogi be superior? Then Krishna told, see, my devotees are all Tyagis. And I am a, huh? I'm what? I'm a, my devotees are all Tyagis. And I am a, now tell me, who is superior? Huh? Devotees are superior. So since devotees are superior, whose prasad should be taken by whom? My prasad is taken by devotees, and how can I tolerate it? How can I tolerate it? I have to take prasad by all my devotees. Whatever uchishta the devotees are there, you give it to me from tomorrow onwards. She told that I will never happen. It will never happen. How can I give? You somebody ate and you eat remnants. You cannot. How can you eat remnants? Then he told, please. From now onwards, Lakshmi, don't give my reverence to my devotees or anybody. What Krishna said, don't give my reverence. And this news spread. And all the rishis thought, all people thought, how can the world be delivered? How can we get purified if we don't get? So whenever Narada comes, there's a masala. Without Narada, Krishna's pastimes are all fika. So Narada adds the spice into that. So Narada went to Vaikuntha, met Lakshmi, and started glorifying Lakshmi. The whole world is after you. Everybody wants a Kripa Kataksha. Nothing moves without your mercy. And just by your rupati, if you raise, somebody becomes a Karorpati. If you put your eyebrows down on him, then he'll become a Rodapati. One day Karorpati, other day, Lakshmi becomes so happy. Narada, you tell me what benediction you want. Then Narada told, I don't want any benediction. No, you have that benediction. How is it that you come to me and then don't ask benediction? Narada told, forget about it. You cannot fulfill my benediction. Whatever I'm going to ask, you cannot. What you said? Just now you told the whole world is asking benedictions from me, and I can fulfill all the benedictions. How can you say that I cannot fulfill my? That's me. I'm telling you this. Yes. Don't. I will not ask because you will be very embarrassed. What do you mean by that? I am going to fulfill any of your benedictions. Ask whatever you want to ask. Another, sure. Sure, ask. I want the Mahaprasad. Oh, she kept silence because Narada, Krishna told not to give my Mahaprasad to anyone. And Narada is asking for. She just became silent. Then Narada told, see, I told you, I'm going back. No, don't worry. I know you cannot do anything. I'm going. So she told, wait, sit down. So Lakshmi went and Krishna is sitting. He is sitting for his bhoga. She has made many items and she started serving Krishna. Keeping silence, keeping like this. How can a husband eat when the wife is upset? He may put in the mouth, he goes on chewing, nothing will go in. Down the throat. Lakshmi is angry. Krishna is again, Lakshmi, what happened to you? Anyhow, you know only to eat, that's all. You don't know how to give. Then tell me what has happened? Anyhow, forget about it. All our name and fame is going to conquer us today. We are going to lose all our name and fame. Everybody says you are God and all these things. Forget about it now. Nobody is going to worship us anymore. Because you cannot, if sadhu has come to our house, you cannot even feed him. What is the use of your life? What is the use of it? Just right, some sadhu has come and you cannot feed him. What happened to you? Please tell. No, forget about it. No, I cannot eat until unless you become happy. How can I make you happy? Lakshmi told, anyhow, that's my karma to have you as my husband. Lakshmi, please tell, how can I satisfy? She told that I want your Mahaprasad to be given to someone. Then Krishna told Lakshmi, Narada has come or what? Then he understood. He told, give it to him. You give Mahaprasad to him. But tell him not to give to
Anyone.
Okay. She went and gave Mahaprasad, Mahaprasad, and Narada was so much in ecstasy. He was jumping and dancing and doing kirtan. And then he went to Kailash. Lord Shiva saw, Narada, what is this? You are so much in ecstasy. Then Narada, today I got Mahaprasad, I am so in ecstasy. Vishwan, you did not give it, give it to me. And Narada, everything got over. Somehow, Lord Shiva caught hold of Narada hand. And he saw the small piece of rice stuck between his finger and the nails. And Lord Shiva took it. And he was in ecstasy, oh Mahaprasad, and he was jumping and dancing in ecstasy. All of a sudden, Parvati came. Oh Lord, what happened to you today? You are in total ecstasy. What is this special Ananda? Then, I got Mahaprasad today. I got Mahaprasad today. She told, for me? You not given anything for me? All over. She became very angry. And then start doing tapasya. So, after many years of tapasya, Krishna appeared in front of Parvati. And then Parvati expressed her desire to get Mahaprasad. Then Krishna told, don't worry. You are going, I am going to appear in the form of Jagannath. And my Mahaprasad will be first offered to you, nobody else. And then you will distribute. This way, Jagannath appeared as Jagannath in Jagannath Puri. Behind Jagannath temple, there is a Durga temple, and her name is Vimala Devi. Name is Vimala Devi. So our great Acharya, Bhakti Thakur, he prayed to Vimala Devi that I want one son who can deliver the entire world. So then, Bhakti Thakur's wife, Bhagavati Devi, she gave birth to one son, brilliant son. And Bhakti Thakur knew that he is born because of the mercy of Vimala Devi. And that is why he named his son as Vimala Prasad. And later on becomes Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Jagannath Prasad goes to Vimala. Vimala Prasad came in the form of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. When he was born, the appearance is February, and then he was just 4 months old. Then June came, Rath Yatra. Just Jagannath arrived in front of the house of Bhaktivinoda. And it's not moving. Elephants were brought, so many people, it's not moving only. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, it's not moving, Bhakti is not moving. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he took Vimala Prasad on top of the Rath, small baby, 4 or 5 month old baby, and then kept near Jagannath. Jagannath garland fell on that baby. And as soon as Jagannath garland fell on the baby, the Rath started moving. Rath started. And till today, that is a Gaudiya Math there, the car street. Bada Danda. Everything connected to Jagannath is Bada. Bada Danda. Bada Aarti, Bada Danda, Bada Bhoga, Bada Mandira, all Bada. Everything is Bada. Everything is big. Everything is big, nothing small. Thought is also very big. Prabhupada thought, what? Everything big. Prabhupada said, if you want to hunt a rhinoceros. If you want to hunt a rhinoceros. Everything is big. So now, like Leela always thinks big. Now Krishna thought, Jagannath thought, hey, he is making me roam around all these societies. Now we are a big temple now. Big temple. Everything Jagannath is very, very big. So this is how Jagannath Rath Yatra is very, very significant. There is a tattva of Jagannath Rath Yatra also that we can discuss sometime else. I'll just end with a nice story. Do you like stories a lot? This story is dedicated to our children today. Listen to the story. One day, the king of Jagannath Puri, he came to have darshan of Jagannath. When he came to have darshan of Jagannath, and he saw that the dresses of Jagannath was torn. Torn like this, Baladev, same for Subhadra. Then he became very angry with the Pandas. How can you make Jagannath dress, torn dresses for Jagannath? Then he told, we don't know how these got torn. Then Panda, the king told, you will fast till the time you come to know. Just imagine, Jagannath Panda is fasting. The Ekadashi also they don't do. Why? Because I was sitting next to one Panda. In the initial days, I used to go to Jagannath, pray alone and sit with Jagannath. And then that's about after the Shringar, in the night, and we were about to empty the entire thing. I was sitting there till the doors are closed. And Panda came sat next to me because he was waiting for the keys to come. And I asked, tomorrow is Ekadashi. Why do you take prasad on Ekadashi? And he told, देखा इतना बड़ा दरवाजा है, big door, उसको बंद करना है, वो कार्य हो सकता है क्या? Huh? Can do or what? And then he told me, Jagannath Prasad is so wonderful. Why I should be deprived of Jagannath Prasad even on the day of Ekadashi? Because we do Ekadashi, but the Pandas they don't do Ekadashi. Or such Pandas, if you tell them fast, it's already night, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And all the Pandas are fasting, they say, Jai Jagannath, your clothes are torn and our stomach is also torn. What is it? Do something. Then Jagannath came in the dreams of the king. He told, why are you making my devotees fast? The king told, they are not serving you properly, your dresses are torn. The king told, Jagannath told, my dresses are torn. What does it have to do with the Pandas? I want to know why your dresses are torn. And Jagannath told, I went to the garden. In the garden, there are thorns, there are bushes and the thorny bushes are there. You got stuck. Then king asked, why did you go to the garden? Okay, if you go to the garden, somehow some scratches. Everywhere so much scratches. Then Jagannath told, you see, I went to the garden because there was a young girl who was singing Gita Govinda. A young girl was singing Gita Govinda. And then she was singing. Okay, then king told, she's singing, you should have heard the song and then come back. Hey, you crazy king. She's a young girl, 5-6-year-old girl. And she is singing Gita Govinda so beautiful. And we three go there in front and sing. She will sing our what? So she was singing, we are hiding in the bushes. And she used to pluck the flowers and come this side, we'll go there. And going here and there, her clothes got torn. And king told, why? Gita Govindam is being sung in front of you every day. Then Jagannath told, apart from Gita Govindam, many things are sung. But I don't want to listen. I only want to hear Gita Govindam. Written by Jayadeva Goswami. Jayadeva Goswami composed more than half of his Gita Govinda in front of Jagannath. His wife Padma was dancing. Jayadeva Ashtapadi is so famous. In Andhra and Tamil Nadu, Ashtapadi is so famous. It is because the king was an Andhra king at the time, the Chola king. Chola Raj. So he made a shasana. It can be any temple, in my kingdom, any temple, especially during the Bhoga offering time. It may be Durga temple, it may be Ganesh temple. Only Gita Govindam will be sung. That was a rule by the Chola king. And that is how Krishna, Jagannath, likes what? Gita Govindam. Because in that Gita Govinda, there is a song, Mama Shirasi Mandalam. Krishna says, hey Radhe, my mind, My head is reeling. I'm completely frustrated in separation from you. The only medicine is Dehi Padamallam God. You keep your lotus feet on mine. And that's what Krishna falls at the feet of Shiva. And that's how Gita Govinda becomes the highest epitome of rasa, which was heard by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when Saurabh Damodar stood dances. And Jagannath likes singing. Jagannath likes Gita Govinda. So this is some Jagannath Katha. There are so many others also. Many stories are there. Unlimited stories are there that sometime else we'll see. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. Any questions? Jai Swami Jai.
Can I make them?
Yes, you can leave. So we're going to have Padma Shri Mandira, Lake Temple, Jagannath Temple. So all of you should actually take part. If you work hard for Jagannath will work hard for you. Yes. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. It's such a big function. Today we got Jagannath Katha. Just a month before we are going to Jagannath Katha. And in a very special way we are planning to do Jagannath Katha. So let us thank Maharaj with three loud and enthusiastic words. Original knowledge is sometimes it's very difficult to explain something that's happened in our life. Very difficult to explain why it is happening, how it is happening. Right? But one thing is very easy to understand. When Krishna comes in our life, everything changes in our life. I'm sure each one of you, before coming to Satsang, you are a different person. And after coming to Satsang, you are a different person. How many of you are this? All of us. So, when temple is going to come, we are going to become even more different persons. That is the impact of a temple. We all already have a temple in our houses. Radha Krishna already there. Jagannath is already there. But now is an opportunity for us to do something for Krishna. Srila Prabhupada created a society for all of us. Actually, Prabhupada said, I have created a house in which the whole world will live. Jai Prabhupada. Now, we want to do something as a reciprocation to Prabhupada. Prabhupada has given everything for us. He gave for us. Does Prabhupada know me? Does Prabhupada know you? Does he know you? But he did everything for us. That is like unlimited mercy. Not even knowing who are the people who will benefit personally. Prabhupada left and went in Jaladona and gave unlimited mercy to us in the form of temples, in the form of scriptures, in the form of Mahaprasad. Right? Where did we eat so much prasad in our life? Whole life, I can tell you, I was introduced to Krishna consciousness very late. Maybe when I was 32 or 33 years old. Right? For 33 years, whatever prasad I had in all the temples, in one satsang I had after Krishna. Because outside prasad is this much, isn't it? Outside prasad is this much. First time when I went to Islam program, they gave me prasad filled with a plate and said, what is this? You want to distribute? I said, no, you have to eat. So I used to look like Asad Prabhu. Right? I don't know how he is maintaining himself, but I cannot make him. Everywhere they go, eat prasad, eat prasad, eat prasad. Actually, it works. We are opening a kitchen in this new temple, the thousands of people will visit Pracharak every single day.
Haribo!
Every single day. Thousands, not hundreds. I'm not a 20-30 place. Thousands. That's one of the important things we are establishing in that place. We got almost 2 acres of land on the Nalaganda main road, just opposite the Central University. Construction is starting, actually it already started. Right? Construction has already started. Now we are going to have a plan of constructing a makeshift temple where we all will have services. Everybody from Aparna communities, you will get 1 day in a week. Now we'll plan in such a way that right from Mangalarati to China, everything you all will do.
Haribo!
What about your life will change? That's actually the real house that we are constructing. Right? Our house here is okay. We are constructing house for our eternal parents. Right? Who are our eternal parents? And then, yes, in this life, in this body, have parents. But who are those parents' parents? And how many lives we have, how many parents? But if we serve this one parent this one time, how is it manages? Very good. I was thinking, yesterday evening, my chanting is not, I'm struggling with my chanting. My sadhana is struggling. What is the hope? What can I do? What is the one thing I can do? Which can assure me that something will happen and I will take it back to God. Because I don't want to take it back. Desperately, what can I do? And I was thinking, Maharaj came for that purpose only, right? Maharaj came for that purpose and said, you serve this, Krishna will take care of the rest. Right? I don't know when I fix my chanting, but I can tell you one thing. If I contribute nicely, more, extraordinarily more than my capacity, to this temple, every day I chant sincerely. Right? Because I will say, how did I get so much and how should I make it? How should I learn to make it up now? Right? So I will remember Krishna every day and I chant like Krishna. I don't know how I play so much. I don't know how I can do it. We only can. Will the chanting improve? Yes. Don't talk about what purpose I am asking. But I am thinking about Krishna. Isn't it? It is beautiful. Oh, this much I gave it over. Oh, it's tiny value. 3 years commitment. Just think about it. In the next 3 years, what can I do for Krishna? Immediately we need some fund because the construction has to start. But next year, how much I can do? Next year, how much I can do? Maybe at this time in my appraisal, I will write nice things about myself because I want more appraisal. Right? Because I want to contribute more to Krishna. Right? Just think, Krishna has given us jobs, Krishna has given us salaries. Can't I give 1 month salary for Krishna? 1 month salary for Krishna is maintaining for all these months. I can give 1 month salary for Krishna. Next 3 years, I will give 1 month salary for Krishna. It's up to us. How we want to structure it. The whole family can sit down. This today morning I got a garden. The whole family can sit down. Husband can ask the wife, how much do you think we should do? Wife will tell, maybe 2 lakhs. Then mother, mom, and tears, maybe father, if your father is there. How much? Maybe for my side, 1 lakh. Children, what do you think? Kitna dena? Maybe 1 lakh. Total how much? 1, 2, kitna? 5. Look at Krishna, multiply by 2. Multiply by 2. Whatever you think, because see that 1.2 lakhs is what you can give.
Good, it answers Jagannath.
So that's the means for. And see what that will do, Professor Manji, what that will do, we create anxiety. What did I just do? We all planned, but suddenly what did I do? No, what should I do? We will think about it. Professor Manji, through us, Lakshmi Devi is going to come. How is she going to come? Through us. Depend on her, na? Let's depend on her. I have heard this much is going to Narayan. Your business, how you are going to come to my house? I will. Right? So, in our house also, we were discussing like that. Mother, she is there. I told her, I am never in front of you. I do a small job, I don't have anything big. But the ego is very big. So I told her, you do my legs. Mama, my legs. My mother told her, you do. How they do with that, we don't know. Right? I have not asked after my children. But I'm just saying, let us do something for one tiny happen. This only happen once. In this lifetime, in this body that we have, we are going to construct one temple. Right? You might think there are so many temples around the world, right? So many temples are there. If you come out of your house, by the time you reach Chandanagar main road, how many temples you will see?
5, 6.
At least 6, 7 temples you will see. How many people constructed those 6, 7 temples? 6, 7 people only. Maybe another 2, 3 people got added here and there, 2, 3 friends came together. That means in entire Chandanagar, if 20 lakh people are living, how many people are going back to Krishna for doing that activity? 10 people. And then we see sometimes, looking at so many temples with familiarity. So many people are contributing, big deal. It's not. No, it's an extraordinary opportunity. And we have so many ways in which we can contribute. I have not made this brochure. It is nicely made, You can contribute for the altar, you can contribute for Srila Prabhupada's altar, you can contribute for TTs, you can contribute for TT dresses, you can contribute for the temple hall, for the temple gopuram, TT kitchen, marble flooring, for every time devotees are going to walk, it is your contribution, which they'll appreciate. Is it not true? So many things we can do. It's our opportunity. And whatever you want to do here, it is co-sponsorship. Co-sponsorship means, for example, it is DDs, it is 15 lakh rupees. So many 15 lakhs together will make the DDs. It's not like 15 lakhs DDs. But your money is going to the DDs. You are bringing Krishna, Radha Krishna DDs, Enna Buddha's Padma, government like that. And money will be used with utmost care, with utmost responsibility. It is all going to this account, and we all, will be reviewing how the progress will be. And every time you go towards that place, you can see the temple coming up. Floor by floor. How many have seen that land? How many have seen the land here? You have seen it? Delivery is simple. Go to the Kampali. Flyover is there, new flyover, get down, Nalaganda. Go to Nalaganda. You are crossing Nalaganda. Then there is a university gate that will come to the left. Have you seen that? Before the gate comes on the right side, you see big rocks. Have you seen that? There is a Ranganath Swami temple, 500 years old, 800 years old Ranganath Swami temple. Inside the caves, that whole rocks, that whole land is given to us. On the way. Very good. Whole land. You know what the worth of the land? Only the month is 100 crores per acre. Nothing less, 100 crores per acre. So Krishna has already done the biggest contribution, 200 crores a year. Take the land. Right? Now we have to construct. What is the biggest challenge there? Rocks. How big are the rocks? You can't even imagine. 5-story rocks. 5 stories. 5 construct a building. 5 stories rocks are there. And we all are sitting and thinking, what should we do? To remove these rocks, it will cost us crores. Right? Then Maharaj told, why to remove the rocks? Let's build the temple on top of the rocks. Right? Now, Bhutona Mavisha, no temple I have seen is constructed in this way. On top of the rocks of the temple, and people will go through the rocks on top of the temple, and behind there will be a garden with all rocks and garden in between that, and Krishna Leelas will be shown. It's like a unbelievable architecture that's going to come up. Whatever it is going to cost, that is actually there is problem, not our problem. Right? We have to do our best, and please do the best you can. It is not a 1-year commitment, it is a 3-year commitment, but initially we need to go all over. Right? And we all know if we get determined to do that, we can do it. Every month, we can keep some amount aside for Krishna. Open another account, put that money. This doesn't belong to me. Right? Any new thing, unexpected income comes, put it there. And together give it provision after this. This is our last day. Krishna will fix our sadhana, Krishna will fix all the deficiencies that we have. What is the program? Which is here, you do, remaining I will take care. very famous slogan over there, when blank. Come on.
Yogakshepa.
Yogakshepa. What does it mean?
Chintayanto ma.
Ananyasinthayanto mam
Tesham.
Tadadikutana
Yogakshepa.
What does it mean? What does it mean? Do your best. And I will fill the remaining. He's saying, my devotees, whatever they do, I will fill the remaining. So do this as a mission of your life. Maybe if you look at it, this whole satsang that we started in a small way, 10 people used to sit, me, Mahesh Prabhu, Saurabh, Satya Prabhu. That's how it started, just like this, like 5 of you here. And today we have so many communities. And who is doing all this? Now it's very clear, he was doing all this. Right? He was making sure the word is getting spread. And now so many devotees are now ready to start the temple. Many places, Provision Mataji is, temple comes but there are no devotees. People come and go. They'll come see the rituals, they eat and go. Devotees, practicing devotees, following devotees, strict devotees, who are following all the principles. Very nice. Look at what Jagannath did, look at what Krishna did. Devotees are ready, now the temple is coming. Right? All around the temple, devotees are ready. Is this not his plan? Is it our plan? So let us sit down in the house. Right? So sit down in the house and think. You all please take one brochure and take one pledge form. And this pledge forms you can give it to Dasraj Prabhu. Now another important thing, most important thing. Are you the only ones who are going to give it? Krishna will be very happy when you give it, but he will be more happy when you go and beg from others. Right? See, often what happens, we feel that, I have done this much, that is enough. I could do this much, that is enough. But that is not sufficient. You can do a lot more. You can go to your colleagues, you can go to your neighbors, you can go to the company, in which you work. There is a CSR also you can raise for this temple, for the other activities. Right? So please think like that. Everybody influential from an MLA to a MP to a minister to a government official to a businessman or anybody, please spread the word. Please take this pamphlet, there will be many more will print, and together we can do more. Right? Let us keep a big target. Actually, when Maharaj went to my home jewel, he told the congregation their target, 11 crores is your target. Everybody will be, what is this? 11 crores? Where will you bring 11 crores? See, what happens? What is the first thing they think? That I am the only one who is going to give. Probably, nobody is asking you 11 crores. But you can raise 11 crores. When Bhadrachalam Raman, when Ram Temple had to come at Bhadrachalam, Ramadas went house to house and he begged for 1 rupee. Give me 1 rupee and Bhadrachalam Ramalaya came. Can't we do that? Can't we all do something? Go into the colonies and say, here is an opportunity. Please do. Radha Krishna Temple is coming and we have to expand our preaching also. Whatever preaching we are doing here, more and more we should expand. More, we have 3 years to do that. Right? So let us not think anything less. Let us enthusiastically go ahead and do the best for Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. ISKCON Cyberabad IVCC Temple ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. I go Hare Premanande. Namaste Narasimhaya. Kashi Purvakshah Kashi Purvakshah Namo